This is week 6, day 2, math, multiplication, skill 310F. So here we are dealing with arrays. So remember, an array is just another word for like picture. So we're drawing pictures of multiplication problems here. So arranging objects in rows and columns. So remember, rows go down, columns go across. So here are directions. Say, write the multiplication sentence that the array models. Our example. Alicia made an array by arranging square tiles into rows and columns. Remember, rows go down, columns go across. She used this array to model a number sentence. So here we have an array with rows that go down, and Miss Loger's just going to do this right here. So our rows go down and our columns go across. So it says, what number sentence did she model? So here it gives us what she modeled, and this is breaking it down for us. So our first number is our number of rows. So to figure out why this was 3, we're going to go to our rows show and we're going to count. And we've got 1, 2, 3. So there are 3 rows going down. And you can even put little numbers in those boxes like that. So we've got 1, 2, 3. So now I've got our multiplication symbol. The next one says number in each row. So that would be our number of columns. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You can even number those if you need help with that. So we've got our 5 that checks our 5. And then it equals our product. So product is how many. So we just count total. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This might be confusing because this is going to be 6, not 2. So just remember 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. So we have 3 rows, 1, 2, 3, of number in each row. So 3 times 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 equals 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 equals 15. So Miss Loger is going to do 1, 2, 7, and 11 with you. So right here on this first page it says Anna arranged square tiles into an array. She used the array to model a number sentence. What number sentence did she model? So remember, number sentences look like this right here. 3 times 5 equals 15. That's a number sentence. So we got to go with how many rows do we have? So we've got 1, 2. And then we put our multiplication sign, number in each row, so that's how many columns we have. So we've got 1, 2, 3. So we've got 2 times 3. So we've got 2 times 3. Now we just need our product. How many total? So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Then we move on to the next one. Logan arranged square tiles into an array. He used the array to model a number sentence. So what number sentence did he model? So you've got rows, you've got columns. So how many rows do we have? 1, 2. So we've got 2 with our multiplication symbol. How many columns? How many in each row? We've got 1, 2, 3, 4. So we can count again. So 2 times 4. Then we have to figure out how many do we have in all. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Then Miss Loger is going to skip to 7. You do have 3, 4, 5, 6 on the back that looks like exactly what we just did. Now we've got a little bit different here. It says, arrays, arranging objects in rows and columns. Draw an array that models the number sentence. So it exactly says the exact same thing here. Draw an array that models the following number sentence. We've got 2 times 4 equals 8. So remember, the first number is our number of rows, and our second is number in each row, and this one is the total. And I know that's really little for you to read, but just listen to Miss Loger's voice if you can't read it. So our first number is number of rows. Remember, rows go down. The next one is the number in each row, and then this is the total. So rows go down, so we have 2 rows. So we've got 1, 2. Our next one tells us how many goes in each row. So we need a total of 4. So we already have 1. So we just have to go 1, 2, 3, 4. We have to do that for both rows. So then we have to do it again. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4. Then in order to check this, we check it by going, do we have 8 total? So remember, this is our product. Our product, do we have a product of 8? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and we do. So lastly, Miss Silger's going to go over number 11. So then you'll have 12 and 13 on the back to do. So here we say arrays, arranging objects in rows and columns. Read the word problem and choose an answer. So here we have Kayla ran 3 laps around the track every day for 5 days. Which array shows how many laps Kayla ran? So we have to pull out our important numbers here. So Kayla ran 3 laps. That is important to know. Around the track every day for 5 days. Which array shows how many laps Kayla ran? So we have 3 laps, 5 days. So our first number is our number of rows. Our second number is our number of, we'll say columns, or we can say in each. So we're going to go through, we're going to count how many rows. So we've got 1, 2, 3 rows, so we like that, but we need 5 days in each row, so we've got 1, 2, 3, 4. So we know that can't be right, because that's 3 groups of 4, not 3 groups of 5. We're going to go over here. So we've got 1, 2, 3, so that matches. Then we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. But 6 doesn't match 5, so we'll cross that out. Next we've got 1, 2, 3, so that matches our rows. And we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we do like this one because that is 3 rows of 5. But let's just check to make sure that D isn't correct. And we've got 1, 2, 3, 4 rows, but we only want 3, so we're going to cross that out. So we like C anyways, and we still like C as our only answer, so we're going to circle it. You're just going to do that for all the other ones. Make sure you pull out the important numbers, and you should be good to go.